was the opening intro to the second song I will review, and the second in the official All Is Good to Heaven in Song updated playlist, One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. This song is great. I mean, I would just say that, and it's almost an understatement to say that. I mean, the song is just, think about it. Mariah Carey, she's one of the best female singers in human history, period. And, okay, off my train of thought there. Okay, when you take her vocal talent and you take a song that is just lyrically, impressive, and it's just so heartfelt. I mean, if you can't feel any emotional connection to this song, then you're like not human. I mean, you pretty much have to feel something when you hear this song. It's just, and Boyz II Men, especially their lead singer. I mean, he's got a great voice, and it's a nice duet. It works. It works very well. It fits the song. It's a nice pop song with maybe a few R&B elements, but it's pretty much a pure pop song otherwise. And it's just such a wonderful, innocent, lovable, likable, catchy, something that'll stick in your head for weeks to come song that you just can't really forget about once you've heard it. I mean, it's just the music, the keyboarding and the drum, the background. It's just all comes together beautifully. It's just a beautiful song. In the words, especially the bridge, Lord, I know, and when I lay me down to sleep, you always listen as I pray. I mean, it's so true. It reminds us, for those that are Christians, that God does listen to our prayers, and that each one of us is precious in His sight, and He cares very much about what we think and what we need, and even what we want. Obviously, as long as it's not wrong. But yeah, He wants to make us happy. He wants us to enjoy life. He wants us to be comforted and loved, and in return, He wants us to love Him. And as long as those two things are happening to the best of our ability, then life is it can be a really wonderful, amazing thing. Obviously you got to get through the harder times, but there's always good times to make up for those hard times. So that always helps keep you hanging on. You got to keep hanging in there, no matter what the cost, because ultimately, well, we will be in heaven together. So this song also helps to reinforce that. I mean, it's kind of think of all the things that you could have said to someone while they were living, but you didn't have time to, or you forgot to, or you just never got around to doing so. That's why we need to take every day as it comes. Every day is a gift. We need to use it as wisely as possible for the ones we care about most, and to just be kind and respectful and loving, and sensitive to other people's needs. It's so important. Um, but as long as you do the best, that's all you can do. And enjoy life while it lasts, because we'll each have our own death date, and the living will stay behind. All the dead will hopefully be in heaven if they're Christian. And until then, though, we can always rest assured, just like with To Where You Are, that someday we will be with them. I know you're shining down on me from heaven, like so many friends we've lost along the way. And I know eventually we'll be together one sweet day. Eventually, I'll see you in heaven. I mean, how sweet can you get? It really is a sweet song. One sweet day. Take it from me.